Yes, next class in After Effects we have pre-composition, the organization master. So pre-composition, so what is that? As your projects grow, your timeline can quickly fill up with 50 plus layers, right? So more than 50 or 20 or 10 or 100 sometimes when you are working with any projects, real-time projects, okay, your layers will get increased, okay, making it impossible to manage. Pre-composing is your organization solution, right? So sometimes what it is really impossible to manage so many layers by checking one by one. It's really toughest thing, complicated thing, right, to verify all these layers. Suppose now we are using so head related or body related or hand related animations are there, right? Suppose in a character animation. So each and every layer has some properties, and really it is very tough to manage by all these individually. So by using the pre-composition, it is your organizational solution, okay. What is it? It is like putting a group of layers into a folder. Exactly. So how we have to understand? The pre-composition is like a folder, which is actually a new nested composition. That whole nested composition then appears as a single layer in your main timeline. That whole nested composition then appears as a single layer in your main timeline. Why is it? The one is organization. It cleans up your main timeline instantly, okay. So when you are extending your timeline into multiple layers and their properties, you can drag and drop by using the pre-compose. So your timeline will get clean instantly. So that is organization. And reusability. If you have a complex animated logo, you can pre-compose it once and use that single logo reveal layer in multiple projects or multiple parts of your main video, okay. So the reusability, the same logo assets again and again in multiple projects, you can use this. Third, applying global effects. It allows you to apply an effect like a blur or color change to a whole group of layers, even if those layers are already animated individually. So what is this? Applying the global effects. So there are some effects are there, global effects. It allows you to apply an effect like a blur or color change to a whole group of layers, even if those layers are already animated individually. Suppose in a practical example, you just finished your full title animation, which involved 10 layers, shapes, text, logo, etc. You select all 10 layers and right click and those choose pre-compose. So you name the new composition as you suppose a final title sequence. Now those 10 layers are replaced by a single layer in your main timeline. So that means inserted in a pre-compose. It's making it easy to move the whole sequence wherever you need it, right? So let us check. So how you are understanding? Pre-composition is like a folder. In a folder, you can insert all your assets and you can manage easily, right? So check this one. See here, I already did some animation. So suppose this is
Hi students, this is all about lip sync animation. We are creating lip sync animation by automate lip sync procedure from Animate CC. Your sir will explain in detail. Please follow your sir's instructions. All the best. Thank you.
Okay, so this is my animation. Okay, simple animation. For example, I did all these things, right? So here what? This circle, this the star shape, it is animating here. So where it is in this layer. The next one, hi students. So this is the text ready to transform your videos, right? Here it is animating. So where it is, suppose this is okay, and the next is the main animation, suppose saying dialogues character, right? So where it is, here it is the character, this is okay. If you observe here, see each and every layer has some properties. Suppose here the shape layer has the properties, and we applied the rotation here, rotation animation, so that it is moving, doing rotations here. And here this is a text animation. So the text animation, suppose here it here appearing and disappearing, right? So here there is a properties here it is, and here we applied the opacity for that. And the last one, here we have character. So for the character, again here we use the opacity. So here we have the watch, stopwatch, toggle, stopwatch, right? So that means what? These are showing means here already we have applied this one. Okay, as per your requirement, we use animation and their character or object properties. Yeah, that is PSRT, the position, scale, rotation, and opacity values. Okay, but when you work with more layers, so more layers, what will add here? The timeline, your timeline is increasing with all the property values and all the different layers. Okay, in that case, really tough to handle all these things, right? So in that case, what I am doing, suppose this is my character, suppose here it is. Okay, here have my character animation. Suppose this is my character animation, and this is the text animation, and this is my shape animation, right? So first let us add this into pre-compose, right? Now this is added into pre-compose, and now I am using one more pre-compose. So pre-compose, and now see it is added into that. It looks like a folder showing in brown color, and here I am using pre-compose. That's it. So now see here your timeline is looking a bit smarter. So you can add more layers and you can animate as per your requirement. Okay, so generally pre-composition is look like a folder. So in that folder you can add all your layers and layer properties, all these things, right? See all these things, right? Even you can animate this pre-compose. Suppose here I am adding the scaleness, suppose the position. Here I am adding this position, Okay, my position should be, suppose, this side. This side is going outside. Okay. Then here I'm using a right side, something like. Suppose send this out if you want. So it depends on your requirement and animation. We choose all these things. Done. Went out. Now see this one. It is giving the rotations and slowly entering into the.
Hi students, this is all about lip sync animation. We are creating lip sync animation by Automate lip sync procedure from Animate CC. Your sir will explain in detail. Please follow your sir's instructions. All the best. Thank you.
Now see. It is animating beautifully.
Hi students, this is all about lip sync animation.
Okay, now see here it is added to this one. So this is added to this one. From the pre-compose we added to transform and this position. You can minimize this, then we'll understand. Yes. Now play this one.
Hi students, this is all about lip sync animation. We are creating lip sync animation by Automate lip sync procedure from Animate CC. Your sir will explain in detail. Please follow your sir's instructions. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah, this is all about pre-composition in Adobe After Effects.